Welcome to the year of the Wood Dragon. February is the start of the new year, and with this video we want to tell you a little bit about the month of February 2024. What does it bring to all the different signs in the Chinese zodiac?
Yeah. So the Wood Dragon starts according to the Chinese Sun calendar on the 4th of February. We did a video about the all the zodiac signs and what the Wood Dragon means for them in 2024. So you will find a link to that video in the description below. But today we're talking about the month of the Tiger, which is February.
Yes.
And
yeah.
We'll have a look at the 12 zodiac signs.
And before I forget, if you like what you see, just leave us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, because we plan to do those videos more often and you won't want to miss out on your astrology forecast every month, don't you? You want to start with the Tiger?
Yeah, let's start with the Tiger. So we have the Tiger and the Dragon. The Tiger in the month and the Dragon in the year. And if you are a Tiger, then this is a month where the Tiger energy gets boosted, obviously. And the Dragon and the Tiger, it's a very good combination. They both together are forming a strong yang force, so there's a lot of activity going on. And the Tiger is an animal sign that has a lot to do with expansion, and the Tiger needs his own territory, needs his boundaries and all that, and doesn't like it if somebody is actually forcing stuff on him and is trying to disturb his peace.
Yeah, I know. He's a Tiger. This is the reason why he's so into that.
Yeah, I was just trying to find the right word.
Are you trying to give me a hint here? I don't know.
Yeah, no, not
Hopefully
really.
not.
You're really good. After 27 years
yeah.
with a Tiger, you're not too bad.
Apparently I'm doing okay, yeah.
Yeah, so the dragon is not actually disturbing the peace, but the dragon is very active in telling the world what the Tiger can do. And that could be good for the Tiger, for his plans to expand his territory. That could be a good thing, particularly if the Tiger is a bit the inward kind of person.
Yeah, there are some Tigers that are a little bit...
Yeah, and he wants to be more seen to the outside world. So that will be a very helpful month with the energy of the Tiger.
And as well, if the Tiger wants to explore more in terms of his spirituality, which is a good thing in the year of the Dragon anyway.
Yeah.
And depending on what elements are in the constellation apart from the Tiger, that as well might enhance this good connection to the unknown. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. So what is this month do for the rabbit?
Oh, the rabbit, yeah. The rabbit, as the Tiger as well, wants to expand. But as the rabbit is one of the most social animals in the Chinese zodiac, always wants to make sure that everybody is absolutely fine with what he's doing. So very diplomatic normally, and very much into, I can't do this if not everybody agrees to what I'm doing. So here comes the Tiger now telling him, hey rabbit, if you want to get somewhere, you give a damn, you just do it. And you have sometimes, you cannot please everybody all the time, so maybe it's a good thing now to start just putting your stuff out there. On top of that, the combination of the Tiger month with the Dragon year and the rabbit personality gives a strong push to the wood element, which means more creativity, more expansion, and more intuition as well. So if the rabbit feels this month something has to be done and he has to show himself, that is the perfect moment for doing so. And
also for new activities.
Yes,
for
starting something new. Wood element is always standing for the beginning, for spring. Start of the year are the wood month. So a good possibility for the rabbit finally to get out with his own stuff and just, show himself and go for it. Don't hesitate, I would say.
Yeah. Just use the dragon energy to get out.
And the tiger to expand. Very good month for the rabbit in this kind of activities. Okay, dragon, and the dragon year and the tiger month.
Well, what we said about tiger and dragon. Wow, isn't that a film?
Oh, a good one, and a good one.
Yeah. Tiger and dragon, yeah.
Crouching tiger, hidden dragon, something like that. I don't know.
Exactly, it is like that. Yeah, so these two, as we mentioned before, it's a good thing. A lot of young energy and a lot of activities. Well, the dragon is obviously used to the kind of energy which we have this year. The only thing you should be a bit aware of if it gets too much of that being in the outside world, showing off stuff which you want to bring into the world. It could be a bit too much in this year. So the tiger in February could be a good controlling instance, saying, well, calm down a little bit, dragon. Let's see that we get these things going before we doing new stuff or another new project or this and that. Just stay focused on one thing. Yeah,
the tiger is quite good in this sense to help the dragon not to take too many risks. Because the tendency for the dragon in the dragon year is getting all these so good-looking opportunities and jumping on all of them, and sometimes just forgetting to check beforehand if this is really a good idea. So, and then taking risks that actually would not be necessary. And the tiger is really good in controlling that. So that's a good combination for the dragon as well, to just control and have a deeper look at possible risks and then make decisions that are not too risky. Yeah, that's probably another word for that as well, but that's summing it up as well. So next sign would be the snake. Snake in a dragon year is generally a good thing when it comes to your own spirituality. Those two form the house of spirituality. So the dragon is the one showing those things to the outside world, whereas the snake is more the animal that goes into just exploring everything, but not necessarily sharing it. So now with the tiger in February, might be a good time for the snake to just get out a little bit more with sharing, because the tiger gives it a little bit more of a base because of his controlling attitude. So it's not like the dragon saying, "Oh, I know something out there." It's like the dragon says, "I know something." The tiger says, "Let me check." And the snake, who loves things to be checked, is absolutely fine with that.
But that's usually is more of a conflict between the tiger and the snake. No? Because the snake is so inward, it's always trying to find more information about a topic, has the tendency to think, well, I'm still not there to bring that project into life because I need more information about this and that. And the tiger at one point, he says, "Well, come on, snake, let's just do it. Let's
have everything under control. What you can control, we did. Let's just expand." That's the wood element of the tiger, isn't it?
Yeah. And the dragon in this year is actually calming down that conflict a little bit, because the dragon can tell the snake on a spiritual level, you know what, we have enough.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it. And that calms the tiger down. So the tiger is not sitting there in his territory and thinks, "Oh God, snake.
When will you ever?
So the dragon helps to get things out, to get things done.
Yeah, yeah. And on the other hand, the dragon as well is very good with the tiger, calming, just giving him, the tiger, enough so that the tiger can thrive in the month, but not so much that he takes over completely,
Yeah.
which would be something the snake would not like at all.
Really, yeah.
Okay, the horse. The horse
So-
in the dragon year and the tiger month.
Yeah. Again, a young combination, so tiger, dragon, and the horse. It's very strong young energy, a lot of activities. If you're a horse, you know that horses are more on the active side in life, like to do sports, like to be out and about, and like to do things. And the tiger and the dragon are supporting this kind of energy. So it could be a real active month for you, horse.
With quite a lot of fire energy as well. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
the fire energy is boosted. But you will be, you will be in your element. So things will go smooth when it comes to your activities. Not a lot of time to actually calm down and relax.
No, probably a very active
um,
month.
But yeah, it'll be a nice month for your activities and for doing your stuff and doing your things.
Yeah, and a good month as well to just follow your own ambitions, because this is something the tiger encourages in the horse when the tiger comes up.
Yeah.
And the dragon is absolutely happy with that as well, because it's great in presenting everybody's ideas and ambitions to the world. So you're not calming down probably, and you might really force yourself to find some time to take a bit of a rest in between. But that will not be like that every month. So you can actually use the opportunities that are coming along and relax later.
Just get enough sleep.
Yeah.
The rest will.
Yeah, the rest will follow. You can relax next month.
Yeah.
So that's a yin month. That's better than just take what's coming along.
So what's the sheep/goat?
Sheep/goat, yeah. This is one of the animals in the zodiac sign that normally is not alone and is not, on the stage presenting herself like the dragon. The dragon loves to just show up and show everybody what he's capable of. And the sheep is more one of those animal signs that says, I just have hidden talents, just let them stay hidden because I'm not feeling like putting myself up there. And on top of that, the sheep is wants to be a crowd pleaser all the time. So the sheep is one of the zodiac signs that wants to make sure that everybody is feeling good about everything she's doing, which is something the dragon does not agree on, nor does the tiger. So the tiger actually is a good combination for the sheep if it comes to working on her self-esteem and on the way you see yourself and on the way you see what you deserve. And with this push from the tiger and dragon that might at first sight be a little bit, I don't want this, never do this, not sure I can do this, but it might be good for you to get this little push in February to get out with your own stuff and to show maybe some of your hidden talents. There will be more time for that next month, but the young energy would be a good start to really go with the flow and do it and not hesitate any longer, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall I go on with the...
Go on with the monkey.
I'm a monkey. I'm a monkey person.
You're a monkey. You should do it.
I actually have a lot of monkey energy in my zodiac, in my horoscope. And the monkey is feeling brilliant in the dragon year because so many opportunities, so many things you can do. That's so great. Well, it is, but then it's just too many things at once, maybe. So the monkey in the dragon year very often gets the problem, oh, so many things I could do, so where do I start? And if I start, can I finish? Or can I start this and this and this and this at the same time? So there comes the tiger telling the monkey, you have to choose. You can't do everything at once because it's no way you're controlling everything at once. This is normally a clash because those two are quite the opposite in a Chinese zodiac. But I think it's one of the best clashes we have, so to say, because the monkey brings more lightness to the life of the tiger, and the tiger helps the monkey to control his sometimes a bit hyperactivity, so just not doing everything at once and sticking to one or two things. So on top of that, the dragon gets along really well with the monkey, but as well with the tiger. So it acts a little bit like balancing out those opposing energies of the two of them. So a good month for the monkey to decide on what do I really want to do, and then get it out there and to concentrate on a few things and make choices, actually. And if you make the right choices at the beginning of the dragon year, it will be a fabulous time, 2024, for the monkey. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're having a good time this
I
year.
know, and I have to brag about it. I'm sorry. I do have to brag about it because it can be such a good time if you use the energy right. It can be a confusing time, it can be a difficult time if you don't. So this is the reason why
Yeah, this is the reason why. And that's probably a good thing that the tiger shows up at the beginning of the year for the monkey.
Yes,
so,
it is.
The tendency of doing too much and doing multiple things at the same time can get more of a direction this month. So monkeys out there, just listen to the tiger.
Listen, yeah, he's a tiger, by the way. So yeah, I listen to you.
This is kind of, if you know about these things,
yeah.
then it's so easy to combine the forces and make the best out of it. It's not always like saying, oh God, a monkey and a tiger, or any other opposite animal combination. And in our experience, first of all, it's not that you have only these two animal signs. There's a combination of your whole constellation, which contains 4 animal signs, and then there's a 10-year period animal joining in as well. So there's most of the time there are other influences which calms down these conflicts of a situation which at the first glance is a clash.
So by the way, if you want to know this more in detail, you can look at the links down there, because first of all there's a calculator so you can see which of the 4 animals are in your constellation, and on top of this obviously we're offering Zoom calls where we talk about your Chinese zodiac signs and the 5 elements. But we have to talk about the Rooster now.
Right, the Rooster. That's a kind of an interesting constellation, Rooster, Tiger and Dragon. That is something, if you find that in a person's constellation, most of the time that these people are trying to show something to the outside which is a perfect facade. They can be happy, they can be, they use up a lot of their energy to hold up,
to create this facade. It's like a mask, isn't it, they're wearing?
Yeah, sometimes it's like that, because the Rooster has that kind of tendency to be perfect, to organize everything perfect. It's a lot of metal element, a lot of structure, and the Dragon adds to that by telling everybody how good everything is, and how perfect everything works, and so on. While the Tiger has that tendency to expand his territory, and obviously if you have a good structure and you have somebody who's telling you all the time, well done, you're doing that very well, it's going on, let's do it, keep up the good work.
Yeah.
And all that. And that forces a lot of energy, and it takes a lot of energy. And sometimes these people have problems inside and they're not very happy inside. But in the outside world, they're putting that into the outside world. And we have that constellation now for the Rooster in February. So be a bit careful with your perfectionism,
yeah.
and calm down a little bit. Let things slip through once in a while if it's just too much energy to get it right. Just relax a bit more.
Yeah.
And then this month will go through. And
so business-wise, it's quite a good combination actually for the Rooster, because the Tiger gives the natural authority to just push through with things that are really important, and the Dragon gives the ability to present the stuff in a way that everybody is in awe and says, "Wow, great!" So if you, Rooster, have like a project that needs to get pushed and presented, might be a good time to do this in February.
Right. It all depends how strong the Rooster is in your constellation. If it needs a bit of a push, then it's a good
and don't try to be too perfect with that, because if you try to just make it 120% right, February will be over and the good opportunity might have passed. So there you go. The dog.
The dog. Dog and the Tiger. That's a good combination again.
Well, and the Dragon year. Yeah.
In the Dragon year?
Yeah, it helps. Sorry for interrupting you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my monkey.
That was
sorry.
the monkey.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So the Tiger and the dog, they like each other. That's a pretty good combination. Now we have the Dragon coming in, which means Dragon and dog are in a clash. They're opposite of each other, but the Tiger is a good animal sign to harmonize that a little bit. So the Tiger is capable to accept the things the dog does, and also is a good friend of the Dragon, and can actually balance out that clash between the securing what's it called in English? Well, the dog has that his character is more like having everything secured, is watching the his environment and the environment of his family or
not really liking changes. So
doesn't like a lot of changes, and he's not really a fan of the Dragon showing off. Hi, here we are. We can do this. We can do that. And the dog will say, "Hey, well, wait a minute. I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to do that." And that's not true. I mean,
is that necessary, really?
So the Tiger comes in and says, "Dragon, let the dog be," and tells the dog, you have to get out of your comfort zone once in a while, just a little bit. Let's see, we can expand our territory a little bit. But you're a hunting animal as well, so come on, let's see that we can actually expand a little bit. The dog says, "Oh, well, I'm quite okay with my territory." But yeah, that's it. That's it basically. So that this clash is there, but the Tiger is the one who is calming it down.
This month, balancing it out. So the dog might feel in the year of the Dragon often a bit like, woof, everybody's pushing me to do things I don't want to do. And this is a month where the dog might actually feel like it's not too bad to just be pushed a little bit out of the comfort zone and do stuff that you normally would not do, and might feel quite happy with it for the rest of the year.
Yeah, so basically dogs out there, you can't just try new stuff a little bit. You get a bit out of your comfort zone and try stuff. Could be some
tons of things to explore. Go ahead.
Interesting surprises out there for you.
Okay, so the pig in the year of the Dragon and the month of the Tiger. So the pig is a bit like the sheep / goat, just wanting to make it right for everybody. So everybody should feel cozy, comfortable in their presence, and that might lead once in a while to the pig not fulfilling its own needs or its own visions because of the feeling that you have to just take care of so many people around you that you can't do your own stuff. So the dragon is helping or telling the pig the whole year in 2024 that this is not true, that you can take care of everybody, but you can as well show yourself and make yourself be seen. Now, with the tiger and the pig combination within the dragon year, might be a bit easier this month for the pig to say, okay, at home I have everything under control, everything seems to be pretty happy. Now is my time to go out there. The wood element, the pig has a little bit of wood element as well hidden underneath, and the wood element of the tiger is indicating there can be something new, there can be a start to something. I can try some stuff, I can expand some things, which might be a thing the pig wants to do. Though very often pig personalities are quite happy with what they have, and they're just not the very ambitious type of zodiac sign. But in the combination with the tiger and the dragon this month, some of the hidden ambitions might just want to see a bit more of light and just might want to get out there and just try it. So quite a good start to the dragon year for the pig as well, I would say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's the pig in general is an animal sign which is quite happy with what is going on in its life, and it's not so ambitious coming up with big things, just the little things to make them happy. But this month can, and this year particularly with the dragon, can be, can get the pig out of his comfort zone a little bit more. And
I always think of the Dalai Lama when I think of the pig personality, because it's just like personification of whatever comes along, whatever obstacles I'm getting, I can still be happy and content with what I have. And I think it's a perfect example for that.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the red.
The red, dragon and tiger, another young combination we're having here. This time we had that with a horse that was a really active to the outside combination. Now we have a real active to the inside combination.
Yeah.
Because the red,
you have to explain that a bit more.
Yeah, the red is the thinker. It thinks about his plans into great detail and can lay out everything very, very to the little things, but then gets really quickly bored with a project once the red knows what to do, and it's not the doer. So that is very active in terms of about thinking and everything. So the dragon is helping to get the things out, to tell the world, hey, the red has had a good idea. Here it is. I present this to the world. Mm-hmm. And the tiger is happy too, because that will help him to expand his territory if it was a good idea, and somebody's presenting it. The tiger doesn't have to present it. The tiger doesn't have to think about it. It just takes the idea and say, wow, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do it. But the doing thing is a bit missing in that in that constellation.
No doer in this
combination.
Yeah.
So there should be somebody around who is actually taking the action and bringing the plans into life. Well, it could be that you have a ox or a monkey in your constellation that helps you, or there's another person has a monkey or an ox and is helping you with your ideas. Well, that's the basic energy for the red in this month.
I think it's more like, for the red, it's more like planning month. So just get your plans just as good as it can be, and present your ideas to other people, to find people that help you then to make them reality in the following month. So this is not a month for doing things for the rat, it's more a month for the rat to plan things and then just go out there. And by the way, how lucky you are having a monkey at your side. Even if you're complaining about me, you have the idea. Who does it?
I'm not complaining about you.
Yeah.
Do I complain about you?
Kind of. Anyway.
When? We talk about that later.
Later, yeah. Not on camera.
Not on camera, yeah.
So there's one zodiac sign missing to complete the 12 signs, which is the ox. And the ox is kind of similar a little bit to the dog. So when it comes to a conservative view of the world, so the ox as well is not too happy with too many changes. Just remember, just imagine an ox just working on the field, just goes, you put them in and they go and go until finish, and obstacles, who cares, and other stuff, who cares. But the dragon implies change. The dragon years always imply change. And the tiger is more on the dragon side on that one. So ox and tiger is not the very, very best combination, because the point of view of life is very different. So the ox, as we said, is like keeping things as they are, inventing stuff, but within the margin, that being creative, but like a problem solver more. Whereas the tiger is more like into expanding and saying, okay, I have to go out there, I have to show myself. And that might make the ox a little bit uncomfortable in times, in the combination with the tiger and the dragon, because both are pushing to just change direction maybe a little bit, or just leave the path that you were going for such a long time, and just try something new. But you have to see it in a way that, dear ox, that it is meant to inspire you, actually. Inspire you that you are able to do other stuff. Whether you take the recommendation of the dragon or the tiger is completely up to you. But it would be a good opportunity to say, okay, just leave the known path and try something new and be curious about it. And with your ability to finish stuff and get through with everything, even if there are some new obstacles coming along, something you don't know by now, it might be still worth the try to just, you said, broaden your horizon.
You're getting some impulses.
Horizon, that's the word.
Yeah, getting some new impulses and creating something out of that. I mean, the ox is a good creator as well, so he creates things from stuff which is already there. So a good example is Johann Sebastian Bach, the famous composer, who actually gathered all the music material from his time and brought it to perfection. There was nothing to say about Baroque music after Bach, and still till today he's very well known for what he did. But he didn't really invent a lot of very new stuff. He just perfected what was there, and he did it in a way that, well, Baroque music was over after Bach. So they had to invent something new because everything was
everything was sad, yeah.
But he wasn't really into doing very new things or trying out very new things. The pianoforte, so the grand piano, or the piano we know today, was just invented, and Bach was presented with one of those, but he didn't really care.
Just nah, I'm sticking to my stuff.
I'm sticking to my cembalo and doing all this, to my organ music and all this.
But I think it's a general quality of the year of the dragon that not only you can make yourself be seen, every zodiac sign, but be just open to possible change and embrace it, instead of being afraid, or instead of being denying it. So just embrace it and see what it can do for you. I think that's the main thing that you would say for all the zodiac signs in the year of the dragon. So if you liked this video, just don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because we are planning to do this more often now and just giving you an idea of what's coming up in the actual month with your zodiac sign. And on top of that, we might do some more interesting and fancy Chinese astrology videos in the future.
Let's see what a dragon...
What ideas? So I just, during these, I'd already got an idea. We'll talk about this later. Right. Yeah, anyway, so hope you liked it. We are happy if you leave a comment. Maybe as well leave a comment what you would like us to talk about on an astrology point of view, Chinese astrology point of view. And yeah, we're happy to put out some more videos for you. And in the meantime, take care, everybody, and enjoy the start of the Wood Dragon year.
Yes. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.